welcome to episode 44 of the Tyre Recycling Podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in. But before we dive into all the exciting stuff in today's episode, we first need your help. Currently, only 13% of our viewers subscribe to this channel, and we're determined to change that. Our goal is to reach 50%, counting on your support. If you love our content, be it our videos, podcasts, conferences, then you need to hit that subscribe button right now. Remember, the more subscribers we have, the better our content gets. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get this show on the road. And now, onwards with episode 44 of the Tyre Recycling Podcast. Today, we're very excited to have with us Neusus Upcycling and Laura García from the Communications Department of Neusus. Get ready to be inspired as we delve into the world of upcycling and learn how Neusus Upcycling is taking discarded tyres and turning them into works of art. Based in León, Spain, this company is well known for its innovative and beautiful chest sets made from Crumb rubber derived from scrap tyres. As I say in the interview, this is actually how I first came into contact with Neusus Upcycling when I visited León myself. And if that wasn't impressive enough, Neusus Upcycling are the masterminds behind the creation of our stunning Recircle Awards trophy. So, and they are back once again manufacturing our trophies for 2023. So now's the time to sit back, relax, and join us for an unforgettable episode of the Tyre Recycling Podcast. So today on the Tyre Recycling Podcast, I'm joined by Laura García from the Communications Department of Neusus Upcycling. Viewers and listeners to our podcast and people familiar with the Recircle Awards project will know that Neusus Upcycling manufactured the 2022 Recircle Awards trophies, and we'll be doing so again in 2023. Hi Laura, how are you doing?
Thank you for the welcome. Good, thank you. What about you?
Brilliant. I'm great. I'm great. It's been a nice start, nice and busy start to 2023. But yeah, it's obviously this is a podcast about Neusus, so obviously got some questions to go through. Our first, question that I think our viewers would love to know is if you could explain a bit more about Neusus Upcycling, about what it's all about, and if you can give us a bit of detail about the company's history as a part of RMD.
Okay, perfect. Well, Neusus was born in 2019 with a very clear purpose to go one step further in recycling and reach what we nowadays know as upcycling. Well, I wonder if you knew it, but when Neusus appeared, RMD had already been in the recycling business for almost 30 years. So it was an established company in this market. Precisely because we knew this industry so well, it was clear to us that we had to create recycle end products. We have always believed in useful, beautiful, and eco-friendly solutions. We are convinced that these values are not at odds and perfectly coexist, creating a product that could be truly attractive to customers, not only for its role in society, but also for its aesthetic.
Brilliant. No, I remember finding out actually about Neusus Upcycling when it was a few years ago. I visited León, and it was in summer, and I remember walking around the city of León, and I saw the chess pieces, and I only noticed it because I work for Tyre Recycling and I'm very familiar with Crumb rubber. I was like, are these made from Crumb rubber recycled tyres? And then obviously I found out more about Neusus a few years ago, and I bored my partner with stories about Tyre Recycling. So no, I remember very well seeing those moulded products for the first time. Obviously, that is one of your products, the chest pieces, but maybe you could give us some more detail on Neusus's other molded products.
Yes, of course. Well, I will talk about the chess incredible pieces and games too, because it's not only in León, as you just said. Now it's also in Stavanger, I don't know what it's called really, in Norway. Have you ever been there?
I've never been to Norway. I would love to go there though.
You have to go there and to Stavanger and play with our chess too there. Well, and talking about the rest of our products, I think what makes Neusus most special is the wide range of products it offers, because we try to constantly innovate. So, well, I'm going to give you some examples of products we're making so you and the public can see what I mean and get to know us better, okay? The most extensive line of products at the moment is street furniture. We believe that the future, if not the present, are sustainable cities, and we're convinced that the best way to do this is by using the tires that once ran along these streets and are no longer used. So we currently manufacture bike lane dividers, bollards, parking bumpers, benches, planters, well, a lot of things. And as we just said before, we are the creators of the world's largest playable chess set. It's important to know that it's the largest playable chess set in the world.
Wow.
And which you can play with, because, well, there are others, but you cannot play with. We also make customized large-size letters. For example, I don't know, the name of a city or a town, a company, a university. One of our most outstanding products, and especially welcomed by institutions and museums, are the recycled rubber animals. I don't know if you have heard about them, but these are great handmade sculptures made by recycled rubber that represent animals of various kinds. I don't know, from a panther, we have a gorilla, a lion, a bison. Well, I recommend you all to enter in our website and take a look, because they're all amazing, and we call them gummies. So you can find them.
Find them. Definitely.
Yes, and also, and just to finalize, we work with smaller pieces for decoration at homes, of hotels, gardens. Well, for example, we have here a tekel or a bulldog.
Awesome.
That I always have by my side at work.
Fantastic. No, I remember. Yeah, I actually remember the other day before we were planning this interview, seeing on LinkedIn the installation of you were talking about the molded letters, and I saw the sort of molded letters and the logo for the Universidad Rey Juan Carlos.
Yes, that's right.
So I just saw that on LinkedIn. So when you were just mentioning there about the molded letters and how popular were, it's probably appropriate just to quickly mention that that installation, because that's a great example of, you know, the products being put to use, and also that it looks really smart and looks really nice.
Yeah, thank you. It is.
Brilliant. Okay, so we obviously talked a bit about the molded product range and the variety there. So now I'd like to talk a bit more about how, you know, the organization of Neusus Upcycling and the end products derived from end-of-life tires. Obviously, we talked a bit about the animals and everything. So what are the most profitable markets for Neusus Upcycling?
Well, I don't know. It's a young brand, so we're growing. We're still growing, and I think the most profitable market right now is urban furniture and chess. But we're trying to get the public to know us better and all these kind of things. So, for example, the truth is that, well, Neusus is upcycling, but RMD also recycle rubber, also copper and aluminum, but also rubber, apart from Neusus. And there, well, we manufacture sports surfaces that it's a very good market, such as athletics tracks or artificial turf, soccer fields. I know. I think that these ones are two of our principal products. We would remark FieldTech as one of the best rubber in field in its versions, black and mainly coated in different colors, who has been installed in almost 50 different countries worldwide.
Awesome.
I think this would be the most important products. Even micronized rubber is also sold as raw material for different industries.
Now it's time for a quick word from our partner, Eagle International. Eagle International is a leading designer, manufacturer of tyre shears, balers, sidewall cutters, debeaders and derimmers. However, their focus is on downsizing tyres to make recycling and reusing much easier. Eagle International builds equipment that can process anything as small as 20-inch ATV tyres through to 59, 80, R63 OTR tyres. Scrap metal can be considered as a key component in the tyre recycling process. Eagle International has equipment that can help small tyre retailers, auto salvages and junkyards reclaim salvageable materials and prepare the waste tyres for disposal. The Eagle car derimmer and truck derimmer can crush and separate the steel or aluminium rim from waste tyres. Each machine has the option for portable or stationary configurations and is simple to operate. Simply roll the tyre into the frame, clamp and ram. After derimming, use the Eagle debeader to pull both steel beads in a single pull. Removal of the bead wire before shredding allows for a cleaner end product and provides less wear on the moving parts of the shredder. This bead puller makes it a natural choice for shredding operations. Eagle International tyre recycling equipment is here to help you reduce size, reduce waste, and reduce impact. Find out more by visiting eagle-equipment.com. Now, let's get back to the podcast. Absolutely. Just an extra question. Do you see potential to export your moulded products to other countries more? We've spoken a bit about projects in Spain, but is there opportunity to export those products more to other countries?
Yes, of course, we already do that. Yeah, we work worldwide with a lot of countries. We export our products there. Yes, of course, we already do that.
Brilliant, fantastic. So yeah, we're moving on to we talked a little bit about recycling end products and transforming the end-of-life tyres into additional resources. What would you say your strategy is for your business over the next 5 years?
Good question. Well, I think to maintain R&D's traditional market, enhancing products and providing innovative ideas for new and singular projects. But with regards to Neusus, our long-term goal is to grow in a market where recycling is the main source of environmental care. So we expect that 5 years from now, more and more cities will introduce these products as part of their urban furniture. And we would like all cities to understand the importance of investing in circular economy and trust us to carry it out.
Definitely. There's huge opportunities for sustainable development in cities. I think people are gradually becoming more aware of the importance of recycling locally.
Yes, that's right.
Local. It's funny when we talk about recycling. There is you can make an argument that you're doing more damage if you're shipping your tires to another part of the world to recycle than if you just don't recycle them at all. It's just why, it's so important for, I say, a city like Madrid to maybe recycle its tires locally and then invest and create urban furniture from that type of thing. We need to become, I think, across the world, obviously, we need to become much more aware of those types of projects and opportunities, really.
Yes, I completely agree with you.
Absolutely. Think moving on, obviously, finally to the final question regarding the Recircle Awards trophies. Obviously, we were delighted with what Neusus created for us last year in the 2022 Recircle Awards. And obviously, we announced that you'll be part of the 23 program as well. How do you feel to be recycling and manufacturing these awards trophies for the 2023 event? And what do you hope to see from the awards ceremony later this year?
Well, that's right. Once again, we have thrown caution to the wind and collaborated with the Recircle Awards by manufacturing the trophies from recycled rubber and copper. And well, what can I say? We are very proud to collaborate twice in a row in the celebration of the most important event in the recycling industry. And this is a great opportunity for us to show our ability to create new products and be part of this wonderful project.
Brilliant. Well, that's all the questions I have for now, Laura. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to welcoming you back on the Tyre Recycling Podcast very soon.
Yes, I hope so, to see you soon again. And thank you for your time and your questions and your interest, of course, in the company.
No problem. Thank you very much. So there you have it. That's it for episode 44 of the Tyre Recycling Podcast. Thank you very much to Neusus Upcycling and Laura from the company for giving us this opportunity to interview them. And thanks once again to them both in creating and manufacturing our stunning Recircle Awards trophies. We are more than delighted to have them with us once again on this journey in 2023. So that's it in terms of this episode. Coming up soon in episode 45, we will be welcoming back one of our very first interviewees for the Tyre Recycling Podcast, Martin von Wolfersdorf, the managing director of Wolfersdorf Consulting Berlin. We'll have that episode live as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe.